Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. So many people have asked me to do an update on my indoor grow space. So today I have some free time, so I decided to make a video to show you guys the progress since the last video. And if you have not seen the first grow tent tour, I will link you to the information below and you can check it out there. And it's been about 2 months now, I believe, and the plants are just growing crazy in the tent. So let's go in and I will show you what's in there, and I will also show you what I have going on inside my arrow garden as well after this tent tour. Let's go in and check it out. Again, here's my grow tent. This is a 2 feet by 4 feet by 5 feet, so 2 by 4 by 5. Okay, here it is, guys, and it has changed quite a bit. My plants are growing much more and it's producing like crazy. I mean, I've been eating these fresh peppers all winter, and it's been great. So let me show you what else I have added on top of what I had before. As I mentioned, if you go to the last video, you're gonna notice that these plants are much smaller, and look at the growth now. I mean, they're much healthier, they're producing very nice fruits, and there's tons of buds that are starting to come out here. These buds are beautiful and it smells so great in here, guys. I'm not sure if you guys have ever smelled pepper plants, but they're very fragrant. The flower smells very sweet, and I just love the smell. So that's what's going on here. And here's what I added. So I mentioned in the last video that I would be doing some additional seedlings for the season, and I took my smaller grow lights there to put on top of it. And as you can see, you know, I mentioned that these lights are not very strong. They're good for seedlings, but they're not good for big plants. So look at the height of how I put these things. So let's go closer. I'll move this up a little bit, but see the space between here? I try to put it around 2 to 3 inches above the plants. And this one's gotten larger, so I had to force the lights up a little bit above these seedlings. But that's usually how high I put these plants, because if you notice that your plants are starting to have a huge gap between each node, that means your plant is stretchy and your lights is not enough. So lower your lights, not enough to, I mean, not too much that it will burn the plants, but you want it right on top of the plants where it can get sufficient amount of lights to grow very strong. Seedlings should not be tall. They should be very compact with nice leaves like that right there, very low. So let me lift this up and show you. Okay, so I have bungee cords, so they're very easy to move up and down. And if you need to find out where to buy this, I will link you to those. I got those on Amazon. They're pretty good price. So here they are, and I have been fighting fungus gnats for the past week. And I think I'm winning the battle with these diatomaceous earth. I mean, I killed them all, and then the new cycle would come out. So I'm waiting for the next cycle to come out so I can get rid of most of them. And then here's a suggestion that I got from one of the viewer. Just add shoot, I forgot his name, but I talk back and forth to him a lot. He told me about just a little container with liquid and some soap in there. Just put it around and it'll kill the one that's flying around, and it worked. So I will have to message him to thank him. So anyway, here are my seedlings. I'm not gonna go into details of this because I have the 2017 grow series that I will go into more details. But that's my light setup. This is the T5. These are 2 feet by 4 tubes. They're excellent for starting seeds, but they're not good for growing plants. So that's the reason I only use them to start seedling, because I can put them like as low as 2 to 3 inches above the plant. And as you can see how healthy and green and low and compact these things are. So that's how they should look. Alright, so let's move on to my other grow lights. As I mentioned before, I have been using the Endomax CMH 150, I love this light. It's a very compact system, but look how much coverage it has. I mean, all those plants there is just under that one light. And like I said, the unique thing about this light is that it mimics the outdoor light. So it's sort of like having the sun in your tent. And it's very powerful for being such a small system. And I'm having the plant right now like about a foot, some about a foot and a half beneath the lights. And the span area is pretty wide. I mean, it covers most of the tent except for that little section there, because those are just too low. It would not reach. So that's the reason why I added this. But there it is. Same light that I have been using for these plants, and they're just growing like crazy. They look very healthy. And then here's my Franken pepper tree. This is a Trinidad scorpion CARDI. And I grafted a chocolate Borg 9 on top of it, and then I just grafted 2 more right there. These are starting to grow shoot, and that one there is starting to grow almost into a tree of its own. And so there's the graft section right here. See it right there? It kind of healed up, and it's putting new shoots there. So I would have 4 different varieties on this one tree. So it's a very interesting tree. I had to cut a massive amount of roots out of this to fit it into a small system. So as soon as the temperature get warmer, I'm going to take this outside and allow it to grow full. So it's going to be a very big plant. And then I remove all of my hydro stuff because I couldn't keep the heat high enough in the evening. It's just too cold, and the water is just not maintaining the correct temperature for hydro, so the plants didn't do too well. So I took some of the plants out of hydro, like that one there, and put them in soil, and it worked. So for those that have been wondering if you can take the plants out of hydro and put it into soil, would it grow? Yes, it will. You just have to sort of like condition the roots to get adjusted to soil, and that should work just fine because I've done it many times. So those are all my plants. Even the lemon tree is enjoying these lights right here. So again, my tent here is 2 feet, 4 feet across, 5 feet high. It's perfect for what I'm doing right now because I'm not growing too much except seedlings and a few plants that allow me to pick fruits over the winter. These are fabulous varieties. I just love them. So there you have it, guys. So let's go inside and I will show you 2 more plants that I've been working on, and they are looking awesome right now. So hang on a second. Okay, here's one of the older Arrow Garden. I got this as a gift from Daryl. Daryl, if you're watching this video, this is your system, buddy. Thank you so much for starting me out with this, and because of you I bought another system. Anyway, so I have the same variety, and this guy is just producing flowers all over the place. And the problem with this old system is that the light is CFL and it is not strong enough. So my pepper plants keep trying to grow upward, and I keep trimming and trimming, but then it still shoot out more shoots, and then it runs into the light, and that's basically how high it can go. There's not much more space. It can't move up anymore. So I keep trimming every time the plants start to reach the light and burn itself. But it grows like crazy. Very low maintenance. I really just fill this up with nutrients and just leave it alone. And the lights turn on by itself, turn off by itself, and you just come by and pick fruits. And then make sure you monitor the nutrients here as it goes low. Fill it up. I usually fill it up about 2 times. Then I rinse the system clean, wash out all the residue, and then put new nutrients back again. And it's doing amazing. I mean, it's very low maintenance. I haven't done anything to it. Okay, so let's move on to the other one. Alright guys, this is the newer Arrow Garden that I bought because of the influence by Daryl. And this is the Bounty Harvest. So it's the largest system. It can go up to 24 inches high. The lights are LED, so they're very good, and the plants are just loving it. And this is my own personal cross. The reason I grow this in the Arrow Garden is because, as you know, hydroponic grow things very fast, so I can stabilize this variety in basically like 3 seasons in 1 year. So if you think I'm joking, try it out. I mean, this thing is ridiculous. You get fruits very, very fast. So I have fruits already right there. That thing looks crazy with a tail. So let me show you. Look at that. Crazy looking fruits. I have a few and flowers are everywhere, and I'm also doing watercress. I will release the videos very soon, so check out those when it comes out. But that's my arrow garden here. The pepper plants are just looking amazing. So let me show you the roots and the stem. The stem is super thick. Look at that. The size of the stem is a very, very strong plant. These have not been topped. I just left it alone. This one either. And I have been doing some testing. These are two varieties of the same grown at the same time, and you may be wondering why that one's shorter. That's because I messed with it, and this one I left alone. So what I did in the beginning was I start trimming a bunch of leaves and doing all that stuff. And when you do that, it actually slows the pepper down because it has to refocus the energy on growing new shoots. And then when you have two plants in the same system, the plants are competing for nutrients. So once you set one plant back, it's never going to catch up to the other one. So it's always good to grow plants separately. But enough rambling. I hope you enjoy this video, and those are my grow tent and my indoor stuff that I've been working on. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And I post a bunch of pictures on G+, so there's a link below that you can follow. And just join the community, and it's a very active place. People are just very, very nice. And everyone is just there for the purpose of their passion for growing peppers. So if you pose any questions, someone would know it. And lastly, let me show you some peppers that I harvested recently that I will be saving for seeds to give away. It's red when it's ready to take seeds out. So it's white when they're young. So I will have a seeds giveaway soon, guys. So keep an eye out. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.